That's actually going to be it for today. But let's meet back tomorrow, shall we? But not before you check out the bonus video, which is actually started right now. Hello everyone, and welcome to the September bonus video. The September questions and answers video. Last month, in August, we took your questions and answered them at the end of August. So now we've taken.
That comes before.
So now we've taken the questions that you left in that video, and we're answering them for the month of September. So before we even get started, if you come up with a question you want us to answer, leave it in the comments of this video, and at the end of October we will come back to this video and we will pick the questions we want to answer. And we're not answering all of them today, and we're not going to answer all of them for the rest of the time because the first Q&A video was just too long. So we've just picked, I think we have 15 questions. We're going to try to get through them as quickly as we can. No more 90-minute videos, I promise. So you just want to start at the beginning?
A question to Mel. Are you into any kind of art except photography? By TheTarafan. Yes, I really like screen printing, serigraphy, technical term. And I like ceramics, not just hand building pottery, throwing pottery in the wheel, but also sculpture out of clay. I had a lot of fun doing that when I student taught, and I made like my own version of the spitter, like a zombie bust, and it was fun.
I like video. Actually, from an art standpoint, I don't like video. As far as like experimental video goes, experimental art. I mean, I had to deal with some of that in college, and it didn't really interest me. I'm just being honest. I mean, I like movies, some movies, not a whole lot of movies. I like photography a lot. I'm really interested in photography, and
Design?
Design is probably the biggest one.
Then?
Huh?
Then, what would you pick after?
After design?
Uh-huh.
Graphics? Design is probably my biggest one, and is probably what I've done the most of. This is your question. I'm just stealing it. I'm like, oh, that's nice. I really like design.
I'm not a drawer or a painter.
I am also not that. So I suck at that really bad. So I like doing stuff on the computer. So I've fell in love with editing and fell in love with graphics and design. I think that's fun. Let's move on. MultiKemah asks, how do you think your feelings for vlogging from day 0 to present has changed? I've been watching later videos from day 0, and during that time you didn't seem to be into vlogging that much, but now you seem to be really into it. Whenever I started, 600, what's so funny?
Sorry, go on.
Whenever I started 670 whatever days, what the crap is so funny?
Stephen was making a funny noise. He was like, sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, I mean, when I started the vlog so long ago, almost 2 years ago, it was, I mean, I was just doing it for fun. I don't want to say I'm not still doing it for fun. I am still doing it for fun, but now there's additional things tacked onto it. For those who don't know, I've just recently decided that I'm actually going to be doing YouTube for a living, and I'm going to make YouTube my full-time job, just because things kind of fell into place for that to happen. So my feelings for vlogging has changed a little bit. I mean, I guess I can't say what I make, but Stephen Plays is more valuable to me than StephenVlog. So the reason I continue to do StephenVlog is more for funsies, I guess, and more for the fact that I can look back on things. And I guess when I started, I didn't know what it was going to be for. I was just kind of like, oh, I'm going to try this, it'll be fun. I didn't know I was going to do it this long. So the responsibilities have changed a little bit. It's more of it feels a little bit more like a job in a business, but it's still fun. So I still enjoy doing it, and I get to drink Blue Bubblegum Jones soda from England. That's
flavor soft.
Flavor. That's like French, but that's why you keep vlogging, for the Blue Bubblegum. Anyway, where do you and Mal see yourself in 15 years, career and family wise? From benprody. You want to take that one?
I want to travel.
I mean, that's what I want to do. That's like it. As far as career and family,
We should probably start with family.
I don't know, personally. We absolutely don't, and we said this last Q&A, but we absolutely don't want to have a child before like 5 to 10 years. We want to wait at least that long. So in 15 years, I'd suspect, as long as we're both alive and our finances aren't completely in the crapper, that
And teaching hasn't sworn me off children forever.
Then we'll probably have a kid. Maybe, I don't know. We haven't really decided if we want kids. And as far as career goes, I don't know. I mean, from my last statement where I said YouTube might be a career, I don't know if YouTube will be around in 15 years. It's hard to tell. So I'm assuming you'll still be teaching.
Yes. Hopefully high school.
If she doesn't completely hate children by then.
Yeah.
Gokami, and I think Mr. Brad Hansen asked this as well. Would you ever be interested in playing Dungeons and Dragons? Yeah. That's something I really wanted to do in college. But from what I understand, it just takes so long to do a campaign, and like my roommates didn't have time. The only people I'm around now that would have enough time to do it would be her, and she doesn't want to. So, and I don't think D&D is that fun with two people anyway. I used to play Neverwinter Nights, which is kind of the same thing. Anyway, would you ever consider doing LPs of classic games like Mega Man, Castlevania, or even old Zelda games? Also, do you own a Gamecube? From Bomberman830. Yes, I own a Gamecube. I got it the day it came out, actually. And as far as doing LPs of classic games, yeah, I'm not opposed to classic games, although, to be fair, I don't think I'd get any more classic than Super Nintendo. I don't think I would do NES games unless it was like Super Mario Brothers or something I was really familiar with and really, really enjoyed. Because I grew up with Super Nintendo. I had an NES when I was a kid, but I was a real, real little kid. So I'm more familiar with Super Nintendo games, so that's what I'd probably do. Would you like to do an LP of an old game? No?
Meh.
You probably wouldn't go back any further than Genesis. That's kind of how I feel. 16-bit. Supermaster Sid asks, do you like Nintendo, Microsoft, or Sony the most? There are things I like about each company. I think that there are things that each company does right, and there are things each company does wrong. I think the company that does the most things wrong is Nintendo. I think as a whole, Nintendo is a pretty terrible company. And I know I might get some fanboys on my case for it, but I'm sorry. I grew up as a Nintendo fanboy, and I would not even look at another system until I got a PS2 just not too long ago. Well, I say not too long ago, like 8 years ago, but whatever. But
high school.
Yeah, it wasn't too terribly long. But honestly, my views on Nintendo right now are, and have been for several years, I wish Nintendo would drop out of the hardware race. I really do. And that upsets some people, and it shouldn't upset you. Nintendo makes the best games. I will stand by that. They make the best games, and if they would get their heads from out of their butts making really crappy hardware and would make really decent games all the time, I just think it would be better. And I know some people will be quick to say, well, sales figures, the Wii did amazing. And yes, the Wii did do amazing. It sold more than like the 360 and the PS3 combined. But that was a phase, and that phase is over. And they're trying to push on with this Wii U thing, and I'm like, that's not cutting it. And the 3DS is not doing all that great.
Let's move on to another company. What about Microsoft? They suck at making hardware.
Well, I don't want to leave Nintendo on a bad note, because I've always loved Nintendo. Nintendo has a very special place in my heart. But the thing is, it's their games that has a special place in my heart. So I don't want to upset any of you guys, because I know that I was a fanboy at one point, and I had a pitchfork in my hand all the time when someone brought up something about it. And I love Nintendo, but I like their games, and I enjoyed the Wii, and my dad plays Wii bowling every single day, and has since it came out. Not really? An exaggeration. Not an exaggeration. And when Wii Sports Resort came out, I bought it for him, and he's played that every day. Wii Bowling Resort, or whatever.
You also got rid of the original.
Yeah, I hit it or whatever. I was like, you have to play this harder one. It has the motion plus thing in it. It's harder. So I do. I love Nintendo, but I've said it for years. I really hope they stop making hardware. I really do. I think it would be sweet to play Skyward Sword on 360. And it has nothing to do with casual versus hardcore gamer. I'm not into that whole crap. I do more video gaming on my iOS device than my 360. I play Tiny Tower more than I play real video games. So it's not like I'm a hardcore gamer and the Wii is for kids.
Interjection. Some of my favorite games are on PS2.
Is that related?
Yeah.
Well, anyway. Nintendo is cool, but that is a very long explanation. Sony and Microsoft are about the same for me. Microsoft had the better online, but it costs money. I think the PS3 is coming up.
Ring of Death.
Yeah, what the crap, Microsoft? I'm done talking. We got to get off this question. Let's see. Snowman Bob 888 says, "Hey Stephen and Mal, what is your biggest fear in the world?" You do yours.
Heights, fire. Heights and fire.
My biggest fear is water. Water that's over my head. I have hydrophobia.
Badly.
Badly. Really badly. It's bad. It's
Stephen doesn't want me to go on a boat.
You could die. Yeah, I have a thing with boats, really. I think it's gotten worse over the years. When I was a kid, I couldn't even play I could play, but I was very uncomfortable. Actually, you guys will see it whenever we're doing the Donkey Kong Country LP. When I get to the water levels, I talk about it. But I do have hydrophobia, and I can't go in any pool that's over 6 feet. I can go in a 6 foot deep pool, but like the 8 foot end, I won't touch it. I'll stay way, way away from it. And if I'm like at a pool with my friends or whatever, and someone like decides it's a good idea to like dunk someone under the water, like if I see someone else get dunked, I will get out of the pool and never get back in. That's done. And if I get dunked, I will freak out. Freak out. It's not cool. It's not cool to dunk people. And I will tell someone off if they do that too. I'll be like, "You child, stop being childish." It's just because I have hydrophobia. I'm also scared of heights. A little bit. Which is weird because I'm 6.5 feet tall, but
You're scared of ice skating.
I don't like cold. The Pokemon Channel 1000 asked a question that's been asked several times. Steven, are you a brony? No. Sorry to disappoint you. I don't have anything against bronies. I mean, I view bronies, I guess, kind of on the same wavelength as furries, in the sense of I don't get it, but it doesn't bother me. Furries never bothered me, but I didn't get it. And bronies is this new thing where everyone is posting the videos and pictures of these pony things. I don't even know what the show's called.
My Little Pony.
My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, right? Yeah.
I don't know. When I was a kid, I watched it.
Well,
the originals. Movies.
Anyway, I don't get it. I don't have a problem with it. It's just like, everyone's like, "Are you a brony?" And I'm like, no, I think I watched a clip from it. I think, isn't it made by like...
I have no idea.
It looks like it's made by the same guy that made the Powerpuff Girls. It's probably actually a pretty good show, but I think even if I watched it, I wouldn't be a brony. I don't know if I did mention that. Anyway, What Nationality Are You by Axe of Flame. We're both American. Next, no, okay. To extend on that question, we can just talk about our heritage. You do it. I'm drinking.
My family is extremely Polish, especially my father's side. I've been told my grandfather speaks fluent Polish, but I've never heard it. And our last name used to end in ski.
Ski.
And we have Polish sausage at Christmas. Yeah. One family member always makes it, and we always have Polish sausage and beer.
Wisconsin.
And my other heritage is German and Dutch.
As for me, I've been told two things. I've been told from some people that I'm English, and I've been told from other people that I'm German. Because I've been told that my last name is Georg, and that we changed the pronunciation.
To not be associated with those Georgs.
Yeah, from the other Georgs. But then I've been told that our name was George, and we just dropped the E, because there was a lot of other Georges. So to be perfectly honest, I have no idea. I'm inclined to believe that I'm German. but I really have no idea, and I've never checked out the free trial of Ancestry.com, so I have no idea. A bunch of people asked, how do I know Chugga Conroy? And I think I touched on it briefly in the last Q&A video, but me and Chugga Conroy met on Starmen in like 2005. He was just a kid and really liked Pokemon. We talked on Instant Messenger back then, and over the years we've just kept in contact and
helped each other out.
We've helped each other out a lot. Obviously, he helped me out a ton by pushing traffic to Stephen Plays and StephenVlog, but I've helped him by doing graphics. He came to me for like editing stuff.
Computer help. I
actually helped him build his current computer. So we've known each other for a few years, so that should take care of that question, so I shouldn't have to answer it ever again. A bunch of people also wanted to know, would you consider guest stars on the Minecraft LP? Yes. I mean, as far as guest stars, some people asked if I would have my roommates back on. Some people asked if I would have like celebrity LPers like Chugga Conroy or other people I don't know, like Nintendo Capri Sun and people like that. The reason I haven't done that is because
logistics.
Like, everyone was like, you need to have all your roommates back on. Well, the thing is, we're out of college now. We all have completely different schedules, and trying to match things up to do that is like nearly impossible. I do think that Dan will probably be on it. He's probably watching this going, I can do it now. And Dan will probably be on it for like an episode or something, and maybe in the future it would become a regular thing where, you know, people came on and did that. I'm actually a member of the TGS now. I didn't say that on the vlog. If you guys saw the vlog, I'm a member of the TGS officially now. It was official before, but now it's officially official because I have the little icon on my channel anyway. So I don't know, maybe I could like get people to do it. Who knows? Anyway, moving on. Ash456789 says, Mal, would you start the channel?
I have one more or less. I originally used it to upload something for my senior year of dance to show Steven. And yeah.
She has a channel, but she just uses it to comment. It's the easiest way.
Yeah.
She wouldn't have her own channel because like it's too much work. I'm the one that does the YouTubes, so I might as well do it for StephenVlog. If she had something special she wanted to do, like I've encouraged her before to maybe make a video, like an artsy video where it was just, you know, images that she shot with music overlaid. Like, I mean, I would put that up on a channel of mine or something, probably. I don't know. Anyway, okay, go on.
Gal, every name is taken, asks, have you ever dropped your camera while making a vlog? I see you walking with it a lot. How heavy is it?
The Flip. This is the Flip Ultra HD 2nd generation. How heavy is this thing? Like half a pound?
Yeah.
It's like half a pound. It's very, very, very lightweight, which is one of the reasons I like it. In my 675 days, I've dropped it once. Just once, which is pretty good. And I dropped it right on the bottom corner, and I don't remember when that was or anything. I don't think I dropped it while recording. I just had it out. But it came with a little wrist strap, which I normally wear. I usually put it on if I'm going to record for longer than just a few seconds. So that's probably what keeps it safe. I just found out my parents got a Flip the other day, which is wild to me. But they got the newest one. I think, I'm pretty sure they got the newest one, which is the 3rd generation. But it was $48 at Best Buy. So Flips are cheap, but they no longer come with rechargeable batteries. They no longer come with a case. They come with like a little sock case, and they no longer come with a lanyard. So that kind of sucks, but still the Flip. It's 48 bucks. It's pretty good. Same one I use pretty much. Yukata says, Steve, that is not my name. Have you considered doing LPs of any MMORPG? No. I mean, have I considered it? No. Would I probably do it? Probably not. It's nothing against MMOs. I just don't play them. I tried WoW for like 2 weeks, and I just didn't catch on with me. I was like, I'm bored. The only MMO I've ever played was oh god, what's the name of the game called? Oh, Trickster. I played I think it's like a Korean RPG called Trickster. It's not very good. Ironically, I played it with Sugar Conroy like 5 years ago or something. We played Trickster together, and I played it for, I don't know, probably 2 months or so, and then I was done. Sugar Conroy apparently went on to become like the best, like highest level thing in it, but it's very doubtful that I would ever do an MMO. And the last question on this list is by Nerds the Word, and it says, "Hey, Stephen and Mallory." Well, it says, "Hey, Stephen, was Mallory your first girlfriend?" And same question applies to Mallory. Was I your first girlfriend?
No, we gotta substitute Stephen for Mallory, so it says, "Hey, Mallory, was Mallory your first girlfriend?"
I'm pretty sure he means boyfriend.
I know.
Okay.
No, Stephen was not. He was my third boyfriend.
3. Third strongest mole.
Actually, fourth. I meant there were 3 before you.
But I wanted to be the third strongest. As for me, I don't know. It really depends. I don't know what counts really anymore, because I had a lot of good girlfriends when I was a kid, which is weird, and I'm sure that they don't count. But most kids don't have girlfriends, so they count. You're like 56. I don't know. When I was a kid, I had them. I'm talking like young, like
Kindergarten?
Yeah, like I had girlfriends.
That doesn't count.
Okay. Then I had.
How about from high school on?
From high school on, I had one. I had one girlfriend, and there was another girl that I sought. And so that's not actually a girlfriend. So I guess just one. And then in college, in freshman year, I met Mel.
Prom.
Huh?
You brought her to the prom.
I sought her.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to get her.
You dated.
No, we didn't.
You went on dates to the prom.
Taking someone to prom is not taking them on a date. It's not the same thing.
But they were your date for prom.
It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. Anyway, that's all the questions we're answering for today. If we didn't answer your question, don't be heartbroken. We still love you. It's just
maybe we already answered it.
Yeah.
In the last
Some
video.
of them, I actually went through the list that were in the comments, and I'm like, we answered some of these in the August video. So, but if we didn't answer yours, it's just a time constraint thing. We tried to pick some of the most interesting questions, which I guess is also terrible to say, because then you'll be like, my question wasn't interesting. If you want an answer, just ask it again, really. But if you came up with a question, put it down in the description box. In a month, whenever it's the end of October, we'll be looking at this video's comments and getting the questions for the October thing. And we're trying to do like 10 to 15 questions every month, and that's the plan. So yeah, is there anything else you want to add besides the fact that blue bubble gum is actually growing on me as I finish it? Okay. Well, in that case, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a subscriber. I really do appreciate it, especially moving into this phase of my life where I'm trying to make YouTube a full-time job. So I really do appreciate your support. It does mean a lot to me. And can I say family? Is it family if it's just me and you?
Yes.
Really? Wow, man, I'm married. It means a lot to me and my family that you're supporting us financially by watching this video. Man, I can actually legitimately say that. That's crazy.
You could have a fireside chat with Steven.
This is technically a fireside chat. Anyway, I'll cut this out for now. This video is way shorter than the last one, but a little longer than I wanted it to be. But yeah, thanks for watching, and you take it from here.
Look up now.
You know how we end it?
No.
What? Yes, you do. You've lived with me for. Let's meet back tomorrow.
Won't you?